Hey guys, Mike here. This is my student Molly. Care to introduce yourself, Molly?
Hey guys, I am Molly. I am a nurse who jumped on Twitter ooh, maybe 9 months ago and stumbled across Mike. And yeah, since joining the program, it's been super helpful. I originally was offering like copywriting and landing pages, and then Mike kind of helped me find my own niche, which was sales funnels. And yeah, the rest is kind of history from there. Mike sort of helped me grow, helped me monetize. Yeah, he's been great. Everything, like, I can't fault the program.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Your background and your journey is fantastic. Doing nursing and coming into this online world, it's a big difference. So really, you should be very proud of yourself for what you've done. It's been a fantastic achievements. But why did you decide to choose me over anyone else? Because there is a lot of coaching programs out there, but why did you choose mine?
At the time, because I was learning so much about landing pages, and that was your thing at the time, and you had your free landing page course, which I studied, and I think just seeing you like on the videos in that course made me feel like, oh yeah, I know this guy, I can trust this guy. I feel like, he's doing essentially what I want to be doing. And then, yeah, I think I followed you for a little while. And then, yeah, I think I just trusted you. I thought, yeah, this guy could help me. He's obviously like done everything that I wanted to do, and gotten to a place where I would like to be. So I'd love to, learn from him. And I think, the benefit of your coaching program is that rather than having to look all over the internet and figure out how you're going to progress and how you're going to monetize, I could just go to you
Yeah.
and ask you questions and fast track my progress pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I suppose as a coach, I feel like you need to have done it yourself as well. Because even if I'm a couple of steps ahead of you in my journey, then I can teach you something. And it's the exact same for you teaching people on Twitter now, even. And once you're a couple of steps ahead of someone else, you can teach and provide value to someone. So it's a great thing, really. And Twitter in itself is just a fantastic platform. Um, but how has your experience been in the program? Any calls we've done, group calls that are there every week as well, the course modules, all of that, the Discord, even the private community. How has all that been for you?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, initially, like, we were doing the weekly calls just one on one, which was great because that really helped sort of set up my foundations and what I was going to be focusing on and how I was going to, attract clients and start monetizing. But then, yeah, as you said, having like the Discord group, having the online, like the courses that you put up all the time, they're great. Like, literally everything you need to learn is in those. And then there's the weekly group calls where um, not only like do you bring your own sort of topics each week, but someone in the group can just reach out and be like, hey, I'd love to learn about this, and then that week you'll cover the topic. So um, like, literally any question you have for Mike, you can just ask and he'll deliver. So
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have two group calls now every single week, which is I've tried to do that for different time zones to make sure everyone can get on at least one and cover different topics. But yeah, it's definitely there's a lot of variety. It's hard to have something different every single time because two a week. But yeah, I do my absolute best. But yeah, Molly, let's talk about your results. How have they been? How's your success been? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think my results would have taken me so much longer to get to like where I am at the moment if I had have just been doing this by myself. Um, like, in terms of the investment into your coaching program, I've made that back, like, you know, made far more back than what I initially put in. So for me, it's been well worth it, and I haven't had to wait, a year or longer to get to this point. I invested in your coaching program, made my money back, and I continue to make money from clients. So yeah, well worth it in my opinion. And I feel as though I have a strategy now, and I know what I'm doing like week to week to find clients and to sell my offer. So yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, and we've a long journey ahead together as well to hopefully optimize everything even further. And as you scale and grow even more, I'll be there with you as well, helping you through that process. So yeah, really excited for what the future holds as well. But I suppose, is there anything you've in particular learned, or do you think you've changed as a person? I know you're busier, there's no question about that. But yeah, have you learned much, and have you changed as a person?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say just jumping online and writing content all the time and doing things like jumping on sales calls and landing clients is just something that I wouldn't have even imagined 6 months ago, or when I started writing on Twitter. I never would have thought that I would be where I am at the moment. I am busier than ever, but like it's worth it, and it's not always easy. Actually, I wouldn't say it's easy at all. Like it's hard work, but if you put the effort in, it will pay off. And I'm willing to, have the short term, hard work and pain for long term gain. And yeah, being able to sort of reach out to you at any time and help you sort of guide me to where I want to go. And yeah, as you said, I'd love to be able to grow and scale, and I know that you'll be there and I'll be able to ask you questions as I go. So yeah.
Yeah, hard work is definitely a big part of it. Yes, I will help in every way possible, but you have to be willing to put in that work yourself. And in fairness, you definitely do. There's no question about that. And the results are there to show because of it. But Molly, what are your future plans? What does the next 3, 6 months, a year hold for you? What do you hope it holds for you?
I hope to quit my nursing job. I hope to continue growing and scaling my business, and sort of having an income now from Twitter and from clients that I continue to help. So and I feel like I can see that happening. Like I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to that each day or week or whatever it is. But yeah, it just takes a lot of work. I think you can't expect Mike to be like your miracle worker. He's definitely there to help you along the way, but it's still up to you. So he's just like a valuable resource to have.
There's a bit of an accountability aspect as well. You see everyone in the group putting in the work, and you don't want to exactly be the one that's left behind, right? So yeah, you definitely have to put in the work. But yeah, I'm looking forward to your future. I think I mean, yeah, it's going to be valuable. It's going to be exciting, and I'm looking forward to see what that holds for you. But my final question, Molly, what could you tell anyone that's unsure about joining this program?
What could I tell anyone?
Think about it.
But it's worth it, essentially. I mean, I was like, obviously sort of knew you from Twitter, saw your content, did your landing page course, obviously trusted you to an extent, but still was hesitant because I thought this is some like random guy on the internet that I'm giving like a fair amount of money to sort of help me to get where I am. But I have no regrets. Like I know that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you and if it weren't for investing in your coaching programs. So yeah, it's worth it.
I appreciate you, Molly. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks very much.